man, he tattled on me. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo on it. Boy, we been a little homie. I ain't never hate before. Dog so broke, I'm praying for him. She up waiting for me. Dr. Trench banking on me. When I hit the bank, they know me. I feel like they favorite. You better know that. Yeah. It's not a fire drill. This the real thing. Yeah. Like it's normal. But I seen her with her man play the chorus. Put him in a UIP. Unimportant person. My jeans patch with zebra stripes. Tigers and some horses. Bar buddy. Say I'm adorable. Paid him for like Harlem. Drop business while we serve.
Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Supersonics, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Timberwolves. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
It's round 2 of the playoffs. Thanks for joining us. A matchup between two Western Conference powers here in Game 2. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And now the opening lineup for Seattle. They've got Junior, and it's Baddest One in at the 4. And for the Timberwolves, and it's the Cobra in at small forward. So the Timberwolves will
like Alvin the Chipmunk. Right now, on my ass, I ain't do shit. Say thanks to my guys, all y'all who wanna hit trend up. Tired of stealing stuff, tell them where you got it from. I need something for Father's Day, I need roses by the dozen. I am not in competition, I'll blow your budget. Kobe Bryant, you DeMar DeRozan, this is not a fire drill. I swear to God, I'm my grandma. This is not a fire drill.
Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. The home team come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the visiting team. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
The Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. Smooth out there with Big Daddy. Then there's Vujacic. And there's Davis. And it's Conley in at the 3. Aldrin out there with Prince. And it's the Cobra. Then it's Williams. And it's Baxter in. We've got Vujacic. Smooth out there with Big Daddy. And there's Davis. And it's Conley in at the 3 spot. Williams can't hit. Doing fairly well in the 4th, around 48%. Here's Honeycutt, guarded by Prince. 1:27 left in the 4th. And Honeycutt gets it to go.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Prince outside to the inside. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Prince. Williams has got 21.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Here's Vujacic, powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Oh, I don't very much.
He can really fly it. You combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. There's 49 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Prince. Oh, and the jam by Prince!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And what's their best move at this point?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Vujacic. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
I love that plan. Set up the opportunity for the mismatch.
Just a huge bucket there, and you're right. I mean, the key was finding the matchup where they had the clear size advantage and putting it to use.
Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good, and both at the line. It's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, listened in with what Jordi Fernandez was telling the team. His message was clear. Let's not beat ourselves. We came in here with a plan. We executed. We're right in this thing. Keep doing what you're doing. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And Smooth is going to pick up a foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. It's the first. That will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game. Here's Carroll.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the 3-point line? That's what it comes down to. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Williams. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, four quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
You've got Baldwin. Baldwin out there with Prince. Then it's Williams. And it's Baxter in at the fourth. There's a good screen. Conley kicks to Carroll. Clock at 6 to take the lead. That one doesn't go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Back to Prince. To the middle. Here's Baldwin. And that one is stuffed right through.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Pass to Big Daddy. Knocks down the 3 ball. Big Daddy's got 22 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Prince, the pass to Williams. Lobbed up there for Prince. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Carroll with it. Pass to Davis. Now Vujicic. Over Baxter. Vujicic's shot is off.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Baldwin. It's Prince on the wing. Shoots over Carroll. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. To the paint. Here's Baldwin. Carroll with the rebound. Gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. gone 2 of 4 on their shots here in overtime. Down low, here's Williams. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Vujicic. Stolen away. Here's Baldwin. Prince in the corner. Now Williams, covered by Vujicic. Williams, that's good.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Prince. Pass to Baldwin. The 3. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Fades. Rebound by Williams. Gone 4 for 7 on their shot attempts in the extra period up to this point. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Prince against Carroll. Pass to Vujicic. And again.
And how about the night he's had? That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for this team.
He has been nothing short of amazing tonight, right? A legendary playoff performance from him.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim rack.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Nice move. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's on a tear offensively. Lighting.
Team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Now here's Carroll. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
You know, that's a turnaround jumper, one of the toughest shots in the game to defend, and he pulled it off perfectly right there.
And the home team has possession. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game. Here's Vujicic. And the miss. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Wait, soon as I go and I step in arenas, they call me the champ. They know what it is, know what I do, know who I am, who don't understand. Yeah, that's overdue. My trophy say that's overdue. My brain should be immortalized. Yeah, they know it's true. They couldn't walk a mile or even fit into my shoes. Still, I got a lot to prove, but for all that we've been through, this overdue. It's the anthem. Love it.
Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals. Texas, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against Oakland. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
It's round 2 of the playoffs. Thanks for joining us. A matchup between two Western Conference powers here in Game 2. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. Looking at this starting five for Oakland and for Texas, and it's Augustine in at the 4. And Oakland has possession. Now here's Thomas. Defense right on him.
start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramoni, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire, But I'ma add to you, I'ma give you some best, I'ma add to you, We're on the avenue and I ain't never seen no one bad as you. Maybe I'm savage too, they can't disrespect you, I gladly, I don't play about mine, I don't care. I'm addicted to you and it's clear. I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what good comments. Okay, like Kalani's. Ride you like Kalani's. Okay, get where the party is. Right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramoni, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire, Baby, let's be a movie, come with me, know that I'm choosy, I need you to back it up, that ain't fast enough, you know I'm man enough, and I don't play about it, you know that I'm about it, I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what good comments. Okay, like Kalani's. Ride you like Kalani's. Okay, get where the party is. Right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramoni, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire,
Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks, richtig fettes Pack, bin kein Nerd, doch hab ne, seh ein Ob und richtig fettes Pack.
Oh baby, yeah, my feet, damn, came in out, but I call it Fox. I fell in love with right now, I'm off, somebody tell these hands, get off, I'm just in all black, it's a real fit, every day I get dressed, I be flying, no need to take no pic, every day I'm with it, and we on, I told her if she love me, she'll get my name tatted on her.
Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks, richtig fettes Pack, bin kein Nerd, doch hab ne, seh ein Ob und Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks, richtig fettes Pack, ja die Match, swing with orange pants, all black, RIP, don't forget, verbrenn mein Sonität, yeah. Mache zu viel Cash, Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks, meine Chrome Hearts, Rolling Glance, Rick Owens meine Boots, Rick Owens meine Best, ja sie will ein Autogramm auf ihren Mosi Tags, bin in Paris, in der Suite, ich chill im Wrist, nicht so viel Tag, kann nicht schlafen, chase im Bett.
Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. The home team come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the visiting team. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
The Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Big Daddy. Campbell is out there with the great, and it's the dude, and it's right in at the 1 spot. Aldridge is out there with the kid, and it's Big Daddy. Then there's Red Hot, and it's Knox in at the 4. Taking a look here at the visitors. They come into this game too, Greg, with everything to play for.
And Kevin, let's be honest, this is more or less a must-win game for them. As the lower seed, putting yourself in a 2-0 hole makes the job that much tougher. They need to steal home court advantage tonight to have any chance in this series.
Now here's Wright, stripped away. Fast break, here they come. Pass to Knox. Here's the kid. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. The kid's got a second bucket tonight.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Campbell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The kid passes to Keeling. Here's Red Hot. Pass to Keeling. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Knox. Campbell defending. Here's Aldridge. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Wesley the pass to Campbell. 2 free throws coming up and they call the shooting foul. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw dropped for Campbell. And Campbell drills both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And it's Keeling missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Right, the pass to Campbell. And Campbell throws it down.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. The kid passes to Keeling. There's a screen. Jacks up a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not when you want to leave open.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. And you look at the kid leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, the weight down a few spots.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. From outside the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult fast, that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Wade, he's checked in for Knox. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Wesley. Now here's Wright. And there's the try. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Not the start they were looking for here.
Here's the kid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The kid's got 10.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Campbell gets to Wright. Pass to Wesley. Back to Moore. Shot clock at 6. Here's Big Daddy. It's deflected. Will it go? And here is Wesley. Cans it from downtown.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's the kid, guarded by Wright. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give the chance for the and one.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Boy, he launched that one from way outside. 7 points for the waiter. Gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. To the right side. Here's the kid, guarded by Wright. Here's the kid. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
It's tipped. They retain possession. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hit, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. To Cunningham. Moore with the steal. Now Wesley. Pass to Wright. A steal. Here's the kid, guarded by Wright.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And a lowly 30% to start this game out. Pass to Campbell. 3-pointer. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's the kid. 12 points for him. Wright with the double team. 6 to shoot. Launches it. Knox misses. Moore passes to Campbell. Ball's knocked loose, and it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Wade, he's checked in for Knox. Here's Moore. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Here's the kid, guarded by Wright. The kid gets the bucket. The kid's got 14.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Moore outside. He takes it in. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Wade. Sims with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And the home team has possession. Here's Keeling. He has 5. Here's Big Daddy. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Got 8 of the 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Here's the kid. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Pass to Bennett. A 3 ball. Rebound by the kid.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Fires the three. Rebound by Monroe. Being 40% here in the early stages. Here's Bennett. It's stolen by Cunningham. Here's the kid. No good on the triple. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Wesley the pass to Reed. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Redhot. Here's the kid, guarded by Reed. The kid passes to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Over Bennett. Cunningham gets the bucket. 1:19 left to play here in the first. Now here's Reed. He's covered closely. Pass to Sims. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Mercer. The shot by Sims, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's the kid, guarded by Reed. Shot's good by Keeling.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
36 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Bennett. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's the kid.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Now here's Reed. He's guarded closely. Pass to Bennett to end the run. That shot is off. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. They're up by 8, and we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here's Campbell. Campbell is out there with Big Daddy, and it's the dude, and there's the great, and it's right in at the point guard. Here's Keeling, covered by Wesley. Knocks the pass to the kid. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. The kid's got 21.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Campbell, that 3 off the mark.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's Keeling, and Wesley pulls it down.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Drains the three-pointer. Campbell's got 15.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Here's the kid, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded, and lethal. Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Wade, he's checked in for Knox. inside. And that one's good. Wright's got his third basket of the night.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
The kick out to Aldridge. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
Monroe's checked in for Big Daddy. Moore against Aldridge. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. And Wesley pulls it down. Wesley's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint, Wright. And Wright throws it down hard.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate met. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up by 5. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Bud, what are you looking to clean up in the second half?
I don't think our offense is really moving the way we wanted to, getting up and down the court at a pace. And, we got to make a few more open shots, but I think we can be a lot better offensively.
We've seen that from your team, Coach. I'm sure it'll show up. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. They were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. It was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Get out there with Aldridge. Then there's Champ. Then there's Red Hot. And it's Keeling in at the 3, the small forward. Campbell is out there with the great. And it's Big Daddy. And there's Big Red. And it's Moore in at the 2. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Here's the kid. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. The mayor is checked in for Big Daddy. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here is Campbell. A floater. And it's good on the way in. Campbell's got 17.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Thing has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Wright with the double team. Moore with the steal. Wright with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Offensive rebound. The shot, no good.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Out left to the wing. Here's Keeling, covered by Wesley. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Aldridge. The jumper from the free throw line is good. He's got 8.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pass to Wright. Now here's Moore. Now Campbell. This one for 3. Rebound by the Kid. The Kid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. Just rubbing it in their faces with that guy.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Wright, the pass to Campbell. To the inside. Here's Wright. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's the Kid, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Campbell with it. 17 points in the game. Rebounded by Knox. Knox has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the Kid, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Well, you look at the waiter, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. There's the screen. Moore against Aldridge. Clock at 4. For 3. Rebound by the Kid.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Wesley the pass to Moore. And he uses the glass on the layup. Moore's got 8 points.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
To the left wing. Pass to the Kid. No one near him. And that one off the back of the rim and in. The Kid's got 33.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Right side Aldridge. Pass to Keeling. Here's Knox. Here's Keeling, covered by Wesley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Aldridge. Keeping an ugly 27% since halftime. Campbell kicks to Sims. Pass to Wesley. Now Campbell. 17 points in the game.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And Campbell drills both of them.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's the kid, guarded by Wright. Pass to Keeling. Fires for three. And Wesley pulls it down.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Free throw drops for Campbell. Wade, he's checked in for Knox. And Campbell drills both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Right, the pass to Campbell. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The kid gets the bucket. The kid's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Not great, 40% for the game. Wright, the pass to Bennett. Back to Wright. And here is Campbell. Spins. Wright outside. Takes the three. The shot comes out.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Pass to Wade. Over to the wing. Here's the kid. He's got 36. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And Rose checked in for Campbell.
Checking in for the away team. Number 29.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Here's Wright, 13 points in the game. And it's denied.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's the kid. Connects from three-point range. The kid's got 39.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Pass to Wright. To the middle. Here's Wesley. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's the kid, guarded by Wright. Here's the kid. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. 41 points for the kid.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Reed, he's checked in for Wright. the kid. Floats one up. Rebound by Monroe. Gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. They've got Aldridge. Red Hatters out there with Knox. Then it's Higgins. And it's the kid in at the point guard position. Down low. Here's Wright. Rebounded by Knox. Knox has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Campbell with it, picked up by Aldridge. Aldridge against Campbell. Here's Monroe. Wide open shot is on the money.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
After red hot. And here is Aldridge. Campbell defending. Here's the kid. Fires from way outside. Sends with the rebound. Gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Tucker finds Monroe. Wright looking around. Now here's Tucker. Shoots the 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's the kid, guarded by Wright. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
First free throw is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Big Daddy's checked in for Higgins. Pass to Campbell. There's the triple. Rebound by the kid. The kid's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
To the left side wing. Pass to Keeling. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Big Daddy had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Keeling. Here's Red Hot, covered by Wesley. Here's the kid. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Got a piece of it, and they recover. There's the pick. And Moore kicks to Wesley. And the 3 ball is good.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Pass to the kid. Here's Knox. Shoots over Campbell. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Right outside. Campbell inside. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Campbell's got 23 points.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
To the kid. They get the rebound. Here's Knox. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Campbell, and it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. They get it back. Here's Big Daddy. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here is Wesley. Pass to Campbell. To the middle. A jump hook. And it's Big Daddy missing.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's the kid. Shot clock at 5. And he takes that one up and powers it through. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. And so the home crowd treated to a win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series of now breaking 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, the Kid.
Them want me shine for Mickey, them want what them want mix me in a I the same thing, rise him 9 for every dirty herb, Josh shall show them a sign for cause Jah make you special, and so special, so special, so special. That's why them want previous the girl and them want chase like petal. But Jah, I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. That's why I'm Jah, make you special, and so special, so special, so special. That's why me them want previous the girl and them want chase like brother. It's a special delivery. The moment live in the misery, but that day will never see special delivery. From my mother deliver me. I'm on the go, I'm on the go. But them bad man I want to stop me go. Jah know I'm on the them can't play me like the puppy show.